Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, President William Ruto was in Baringo County, and among the leaders who accompanied the president was one, the newly elected senator, and the Baringo woman rep, Jematia. Now, one sad thing that happened is that among the leaders that accompanied the president, there was rejection by the public, the audience that the president had gone to address. They never really accepted these leaders who accompanied the president.
Baringo. Makosa yangu sijakuja hapa tangu zamani wakati ya election, na nimesema kabla hii kesho kutwa hii kazi kidogo tutafanya na kila kibore nitakuwatembelea awanyamune.
Now, you will be wondering, how did this start? Look at this. The president gets to an area, and by the way, this is one of his stronghold, home. He's at home. This is home region. It is Rift Valley, dominated by challenges. So you get to one of the counties in your own region to address your own people. Then imagine you introduce the leaders, then they got heckled in your presence. So you will be wondering, how did it start? This is how it started when the president introduced the area woman rep to address the audience. Then the audience rejected the leader right in the presence of President William Samoei Ruto.
Na mama wetu wa kaunti, Mama Jematia, yuko hapa, mpigeni makofi.
Now, just the obvious questions. Why did the public reject Jematia to address them? Then another question, why did they do this actually in presence of the president? What does this mean to the public when such kind of a thing happens in presence of the president? Hayo ndo maswali wa Kenya wanauliza, and it is the same discussion I want us to have on this Punchline. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, definitely, the first thing that you are getting to know from this video, you heard us saying that indeed after the election, I took it long to come back. So this is a leader who has distanced herself from the people who elected her to serve them. So she is not on ground. She is so much detached from the people. And therefore, the residents could not continue to stomach that. They had to speak it. That's why they're saying tawe. They're rejecting. They're saying apana. Kwa Kilio tunasema tawe. Tunakataa. They actually, and you see, when the president introduced the senator, he was well received. The audience was happy. But they are so much unhappy with the area woman rep. The woman rep was elected on UDA ticket, not even Kano. William Ruto's party. So imagine when you are a party leader, then your own people elected on the party ticket that you are the leader are being rejected. Look at that. It means as a president, you are actually, or the party leader, let me put it that way, as a party leader, you are actually being rejected again. Hayo ndio mambo nasema Ruto ameyapitia kule Rift Valley, Baringo. It is embarrassing that the president in his convoy organizing a rally, then heckling happened in his own rally. That is embarrassing to the president. No one would want such kind of a thing to happen to him or her. But this happened to the president. So, when you are somewhere in Western, or Nyanza, or Central, Coast region, Lower Eastern, or any other part of the country, then the audience they are addressing, do remember what you went through in your own region. That there was heckling in President Ruto's event in Rift Valley. Look at that. So when such a thing happened back at home, in any other area, it will be normal when it happens that even at home he is being heckled. So heckling, if heckling happened here, it is normal. So they can normalize it anywhere else. If a leader has been heckled in presence of the president, the other conclusion will be that the audience that the president was addressing did not have respect for the president. Okay, you don't want that leader. But now that leader has come in together with the president. At least if you have some respect for the president, you will not heckle. You will reserve that respect. Usema hata kama tunakataa huyu kiongozi, lakini tumheshimu tu mheshimiwa rais ako hapa na sisi kwa leo. Hiyo heshima haikuwepo. They never had a second thought that to say, wacha tuheshimu rais kwa sababu ako. No. They went on to reject that woman rep in presence of the president. She was booed very loudly in front of Ruto. She was totally rejected. That is her rejection to William Ruto. If we don't respect you, then we are telling you that, you see, voting or changing our mind to support you is anything we can do anytime, willingly. So the president has some work to do on the ground. These people are telling the president, this is the character of some of the leaders that were elected through your political party, where you are the party leader. The leaders in UDA are failing to deliver. They are putting the real character of the leaders in UDA. So if you are looking for the quality and the competence of UDA leaders, then that is what has been displayed here. So it paints a picture of a party that has leaders who have failed to deliver to the people on the ground. Na hiyo ndio hali Mheshimiwa William Ruto amewekwa ndani. I don't know your views about all this. But please let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with this discussion. Thank you so much for listening to me up to that far, and see you in our next video.